Oi, what's this? A stream? It certainly looks that way, doesn't it? Yeah, it's a stream. Hello. One moment. Here we go. There we go. Hello, hello. Testing. 1, 2. Yes, everything is fine. Hi. It's a stream. We're here. We're going to play some more 14. We're going to do the MSQ today. And probably some other things as well. Hope you're doing alright out there. Sorry, I gotta blow my nose immediately. Yes. Roulettes and so on. Yeah. Man. I keep getting closer and closer to just picking up the you know, getting off the free trial, because there are a number of things that it doesn't let me do any PvP really on the free trial, which is a bit of a shame. But I'm not that bothered by it. But I keep getting closer. I mean, the main reason I haven't picked it up is mostly because this at least gives me a sort of artificial limiter of, like, you know, eventually the game will cut you off and be like, you can't do any more story content and you have to stop, and then we have to move on. But we'll see. I might just we're still free trial today, so you know, we'll see how I get on with all of that. Especially all the inventory space would be nice. But yeah, so more 14 today, as is it. MSQ, anything else that crops up. What else? I don't think there is much else other than to say hope you all had a good weekend, and I hope you're having a good day, and we'll just hang out and have a nice time here today on the stream. Sounds like a good idea to me. So let's not waste any more time and get on with it. I gotta go log in. Oh, it unlocks at 50 plus. Oh, okay. Well, actually, that's true. There's a bunch of stuff that will unlock as we go further along. So maybe we'll be fine, you know? Okay. We shall log in. Alright. Stop that. That's it. Come on, there we go. Figured it out. Connect me to the data center. Do it. Alright, let's log in. 9 in the queue. Pah. Ooh, excuse me. I'm fine today to do the normal stream, but I'm definitely still, I don't know, my sleep has been really bad recently. It's been, yeah, not great. There we go. Huzzah! Yeah, my inventory's a little full. Well, if I eat these dark pretzels, I don't think it's not so much the heat at this point. It's my brain. I think what happened was, like, the heat made it, like, compounded it and got into a bad routine or a bad sort of cycle, and then brain just keeps it there, you know? Okay. I have eaten the pretzels. So yeah, and I have been leveling. I did some leveling Archer because I said, you know, if I want to just switch off, I will just, you know, logging in and leveling Archer. Also, I know it does, like, this is just gear that I had, by the way, including like the Foe Striker's skirt. So Archer is leveled up. Yeah, Foe Striker set does look pretty neat. I got a few extra bits and bobs. But we're still on Warrior. I was doing the hunting logs because I realized I hadn't rounded out the Warrior hunting log, and then did the Archer ones to just sort of, you know, while away the time. There's not much. Oh yeah, I can't hand those in because, well, those are part of a gear set. I don't know. I might do that today. We'll see if I need to get to a point at which we do that. But there is MSQ to do, so we gotta take care of that business. Okay, so we need to speak. Okay, speak with Minfilia is the thing we need to do. So actually, I should just where's my, there we go. Alright. Actually, you know what I can probably do? Let's put it down there for the moment. There we go. Whee! To Vesper Bay. Let's go see what it is I have to do. Go somewhere, talk to someone, maybe kill some things, maybe do a dungeon. I'm trying to remember, like, what was where. You know what? Minfilia is probably gonna remind us of what's going on. I was trying to remember what was going on. Hey, Tataru. Oh yeah, well, the last major thing was like we rescued the Sylph Elder, and we were figuring out that, you know, there was some. Oh yes, we were investigating the shadowy cloaked figure who we had run into a couple of times. And we were trying to, because they seem to be the mastermind behind all the evil doings. Kind of. Thancred is a little down in the dumps. He's figuring out how to proceed. Yeah. Shadowy Cloaksman's at your service, yep. Alright. Minfilia, what do you have for me? Welcome back. How fares the investigation? I see. Given all they have suffered, it is of little wonder that the Alamegan refugees have lost faith in their fellow man. Oh, that's right. We were trying to convince the Alamegan refugees to help us out. Yeah. They've had their homeland taken from them, and for the past 2 decades I've had to see it remain in the enemy's clutches. To compound matters, none of the 3 city-states have the means to take in all those who were displaced. As a result, a great many Alamegans now live on the margins of society, suffering poverty and discrimination. Uh-oh. Yeah, they've had a hard time. Would that more could be done to ease their hardships? I fear that nothing short of reclaiming their homeland would be a lasting solution. But one problem at a time. Return to the matter of your investigation. It so happens there's an Alamegan native among the Scions. I should be pleased to introduce him to you. Could go for the Iron Flanchard. That is better. Hold on. What am I? Oh, but that will take up 2 slots, won't it? No, okay, I shouldn't take that. Right, that's 2 better than just these, but I am also wearing shoes. So, no. Give me the money. I get some blue dye. Nice. Cash money, please. Money, please. All right. Yeah, I've out-leveled the the quest at the moment. If we keep going, we'll hopefully catch up. Anyway, let's introduce named Haribert. He joined our course in the hope that he might find a way to liberate his homeland. He spares no effort towards that endeavor. While he spares no effort towards that endeavor, I have no doubt that he would be glad to assist you. He is currently between missions. Try looking for him in the storage area. Alright. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Let's go talk to Haribert. I do enjoy his assorted sweets. Oh, it's Johnny Bravo. What's up? Listen, Hersey Motherguisco, Science Rising Star. All I can do for you. You wish to win the trust of the people of Little Alamigo. Well, that is a daunting task, my friend, even for our own countrymen. I'd like nothing more than to help, but I'm afraid my name no longer carries weight with that lot. I used to be a member of the Alamigo Resistance, but I left in favor of joining the Scions. Allegiance may have shifted, purpose remains ever the same, the liberation of Alamigo. Whatever my reasons were, I abandoned my comrades and they'll have nothing to do with me. I may have no more friends in the Resistance. I know someone who does. Her name is Albreda, resident of Quarry Mill. Say my name when you meet her, she won't lead you astray. Alright. Quarry Mill. Quarry Mill. Aha! To the South Shroud! Alright. Aha! There you are. Eh? You want me to introduce you to the Resistance? Ha! Why the hell should I do that? Give me one reason. Haribert sent you? God, that worthless horse and... Oh, jeez. He abandons his comrades, his woman, and now he has the gall to ask me for a favor? Uh-oh. Simply incredible. I realized Haribert was only doing what he felt was right. He's a good man. And if he trusts you, that's all I need to know. You see that bloke there? That's Mefred, Captain of the Resistance. I hope he can give you what you need. Thank you. Ha! What did I get? Thunderstorm maps. No. I went back to putting, like, automatically putting things in the armory chest because it was confusing me. That I would go to swap from, like, recommended gear and it wouldn't be in there. It's because it puts an additional step into putting it into the thing, and that just, well, anyway. So, I switched that back. Alright, Mefred. Okay. Hi, I'm Mefred, a proud man of the Alamigan Resistance. What business do you have with me, adventurer? Captain, it's Galleon, sir. His wound's gone infested and he's burning up. I don't think he's got much time. Gods damn it! Asked the villagers for aid and got on my knees and begged. They refused to lift a finger. If Galleon dies, his blood is on their hands. Quarry Mill cravens would turn a blind eye to our plight, but they might listen to Albreda. I fear my anger will prevent me from rightly convincing anyone at the moment. I realize we scarce know each other, but this is a matter of life and death. Please, adventurer, go to her and try. Okay. And walk a few steps over here. One of Mefred's is in bad shape, you say? I'm sorry, there's not I can do. I want to help, truly I do, but they're my countrymen after all, but that means going against the elementals will. I've been at Quarry Mill long enough to know how terrible the beings can be. I couldn't forgive myself if anyone gets banished because of me. If there's anyone who can help you, be Charlene, the Hamlet's resident hero. It's not supposed to be healer, is it? I don't know. Hero. Unless, maybe it means something else. You take the matter, she might as she'll listen, though I wouldn't get my hopes up. Hero is correct. Okay, I was thinking... Yeah, alright. She's listening. I'm listening. You wish to aid the Alamegans? You are possessed of a kind-hearted adventurer, but I have not the authority to grant your wish. The authority belongs only to the elementals, eternal guardians of the Twelveswood. All outsiders, be they babes at the breast or men grown, are judged of a night whether they may have a place beneath the boughs. Oh. Alas, the Alamegans' petition has been denied. Harsh though it may seem, they do not have leave to receive of the wood's bounty. Ever has it been since time immemorial, and ever shall it be. Well, crap. Looks like you are out of luck. I'm gonna have to go and get a rare plant or something. That's how it to be then. That bloody hero might as well kill Galleon herself. Spit on the elementals and spit on their bloody will. I cannot wait until the resistance is free of this place. Oh. Okay, there's more. Yeah. I led my men to Quarry Mill, hoping to find a refuge. Instead we found indifference. Cold-blooded bastards here want us out, and I can't oblige them soon enough. Problem is, some mine aren't fit to travel. Hell's Galleon can't even stand. As you know, the people of this accursed hamlet won't help us, so I have no choice but to turn to you, adventurer. In my homeland, long antelope horn is a traditional remedy with poison-purging properties. Bring me, say, 4 horns, I'd be forever in your debt. Alright. Antelope stags. Oh. Oh, that'll work. I must slay some stags. Actually, can I? No, I'm level 19, so I'm going to assume that those stags are going to be too high level to yeah, level 26. Yeah, now we gotta tank it. All right. Back we go. And it's funny that now with all the tank stance, with the Defiance, we just are sort of gradually going Super Saiyan at all times. Alright, where is he? I have obtained the horn. Yeah. Tell me you've got 4 horns with you. Yes. You're a godsend adventurer. Praise Rargal, there's at least one woman in this place who gives a damn. Now we need to find a way to prepare them. You wouldn't know a man named Buscaron, would you? Some comrades of mine told me about him once. He never turns away folk in need, no matter where they're from. And seeing as he runs a tavern, he's like to have tools to make the medicine. You take the horns and give him the... yeah, alright. Gotcha. Go see Buscaron. Where is he? Oh, he's like right... It's always like, you know, they're right next door. Whereabouts? Oh, not quite. Okay, hold on. We need to go over there. Say myself a... On it. After. Actually, what time is it? Oh yeah, it would be evening. I just had an idea that sounds like it would probably be a terrible idea, but like we need a chocobo like horn so you can honk at other people. But now that I think about it, that's probably a terrible idea. Buscaron. Ah, how fares the adventure? Rolling in the coin like there's no tomorrow, no doubt. Oh, something to show me? Hand it over. Well, these look like good old antelope horns. Need them ground out to medicine, you say? It's a better idea. Give some of the stuff I have in my stores. I am no stranger to the remedy. Our Amigan friend once used it to treat my festering wound years and years ago. Safe to say, you saved my life. What's that? This is for an Alamegan soldier in Corymel, so it comes full circle. Hope the poor sod needs it. Oh, and don't worry your little head off about payment. I still owe you a deal more than you owe me, I reckon. Alright. Now go back. Hey, up. Evening. I have the thing. Have you the medicine? I have. God bless you, adventurer. I'll see that Galleon receives treatment at once. Hopefully this will allow the captain to rest easier. It's been a terrible burden on him trying to keep every man alive. You've done us a great kindness, friend. Yeah, give me the cash money. Alright, and... Ooh, and a glamour prism. Sure. Adventurer Galleon's gone missing. He's nowhere to be found. Shouldn't be walking about, not with those wounds. If he doesn't get the proper medicine and rest, the conditions like to deteriorate. Deteriorate to where it was. Brain's like, let me load a W. It's like, I don't need it yet. No. Before or worse. Okay. We gotta find him. Start by... Okay, I'll ask Alvarita. She might know something. What's up? Ah, finally, it's about time you came asking about Galleon. I watched him leave Quarry Mill some time ago. Left me this sealed letter before he went off. It made me swear not to open it until someone came asking. There we go. My brothers, I cannot be a burden any longer. That's why I must leave you all. Do not worry for me. Find your way safely to Little Alamigo. Blast it. Would that I had known what he was thinking. I'd have stopped him myself. The love Galleon bears for his brothers is so strong he's willing to sacrifice himself for them. Make no mistake, entering the wood in his weakened state is suicide. Walk back over here. Out in the wilds alone? That fool! That great big sentimental fool! My men and I will scour the wood for Galleon. Please help us find him before something terrible happens. Righto. Okay. Goblins. Gerblins. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What are you doing in here? Oh, level 45. You shouldn't be going in there. Watch out! A goblin! Okay. There we go. Galleon! Captain, why? You should all be on your way. What do you take? Who do you take us for? We're Alamegans, and Alamegans never forsake one another. Hardships be damned. Remember the oath we swore? Gods damn it. The oath to reclaim our homeland. We'll set foot on Alamegan soil again, together or not at all. Do you understand me? Yes, sir. Good, let us return to our brothers. And don't even think you'll get off lightly. As soon as you're healed, I'll give you such a thorough thrashing you'll wish we didn't find you. Wow. Can't thank you enough for saving Galleon. I'll see you back at Quarry Mill. Alright. No, not going in there. Whee! Bum, bum, bum. Oh. Chatty, disconnecting, reconnecting. Ah, does that from time to time. I think we're good. Just checking that everything is fine on Twitch's end. Yeah, looks fine to me. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good, we're good. It's all good. It's all fine. Galleon's expected to make a full recovery. We'll linger here till he's strong enough to take it to the road again. As much as I mislike this place, beggars can't be choosers. Alright. Now that things are relatively settled, I seem to recall you wanted something of me. Proven a true friend to my people. Ask me anything and it's yours, so long as it's mine to give. Cooperation of the people of Little Alamigo, that's all. Far be it from me to question your desires, of course. But very well. I provide you with a letter to show Gundobald. That old bear was my mentor when I first joined the Resistance. He's intimidating to those who don't know him, but he takes care of his own. I've no doubt he'll do all in his power to aid you. Alright. Now we gotta go back to Thanalon and go talk to Gundobald. Let's teleport. Oh. Okay. Now will you tell us about the mysterious man? Why have you returned? You're not welcome here. I thought I made that clear. Will this change your mind? You spoke with Mefrid. It's been so long since I last heard from him. I feared him dead. 12 be praised. Whoever you are, Mefrid sees you as a friend. Any friend of Mefrid is a friend of mine. I know of this masked stranger you seek, and will tell you what I can. Hell yeah. Alright, tell me... Oh. Some lime green dye and some potions. Alright. An outsider resembling your masked stranger has reportedly been appearing near Little Alamigo of late. What's more, it seems some of our young bloods are meeting him in secret. No doubt you'll want to question them about their trysts, but they are not like to yield the information readily to an outsider. If you tell them I sent you, though, they may well feel obliged to talk. Alright. You... over there. Adelind. Gundobald sent you? Listen, I told them it was a bad idea, and all that tripe about believing the masked man, and Oh, you don't know anything about this? Why didn't you say so to start with? You can't throw the old bear's name around like that and expect me not to think I'm in for it. Well, alright. Waldhar. A masked man? No idea what you're talking about. I ain't done nothing wrong, so leave me be. Oh, well. Helpful. Alright, where are the others? Okay. Dum 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 dum. Aha. Oh. Sifrid. Alright. Why have I been meeting masked men lately? Let's see. Nope, can't say I have. I'll be sure to tell my friends you're looking for him. Alright, and last but not least. There's a bunch been skulking about right suspicious like, but I've got nothing to do with them. I'll know trouble when I see it, and it's trouble, mark me words. Okay, well, that was predictably unhelpful. Nobody seems to know much of anything. Never mind. Alright, Gundabald. So you have indeed confirmed my suspicions about a masked man. That is most troubling. Whatever the young ones are scheming, it can lead to no good end. There's an anger inside them. I can see it in their eyes. I ought to know, for it once burned within me as well. 2 decades ago, that same anger drove me and my brothers to rise against the despot who ruled Alamico. Naught would do but to dispose him and usher in a revolution. Well, we got our revolution all right, but it cost us our freedom. Blinded by our hate, we didn't realize that we had been dancing to the Empire's tune. By the time we did, it was too late. Alamico had fallen. There are times when a man must be patient. Now is such a time. Though the young ones know this not. Unless we intervene, they are like to commit great folly. If you learn aught of their plans, I would thank you to bring word to me. I'll take the high potion. Spine drops. Oh, I'll take the high potion. Alright. Kremfing. Nope. A secret message. Hey, adventure. You done talking with the old bear? We got a message for you from Wilred. Lad's something of a leader among the young ones here. He's impressed you won over Gundabald. Wants a word with you. Says that we're waiting at the craggy area north of here. Why does that feel a little sus? Alright. There we go. Ooh. Big one. Alright. No. Now, this better not be an ambush. Thanks for coming, friend. 'Tis no ordinary outsider who can gain the trust of the old bear. That's why I wanted to meet you to discuss something in private. Tell me, why are you snooping about? Did the Empire send you, or someone else? Curl got your tongue? Yep, there we go. No matter whoever it is you work for, your meddling ends here. Get her! Oh, what's up? Two guys. Okay, you wanna try that again? let's start from the top. You're stronger than you look. Strange is nothing. Threaten us, beat us bloody all you like, but nothing short of death can make us give up our fight. We're going to obtain the power to bring down the Empire, and with it we'll reclaim our homeland. Oh. Isn't that interesting? So perhaps... Yeah, sometimes the number of people they ambush you with is embarrassing for them. Yeah. Alright, definitely... Okay, interesting. Oh, you know... This master man offering them power to defeat the Empire, perhaps. But methinks they are more... methinks they might be on the side of chaos, inciting violence and wars, just willy-nilly, you know, to generate more chaos. Because that draws forth the primals or something like that. They're playing both sides, so they always come out on top. And attacked by Wilred and his cronies, that they would go to such lengths for the sake of this plan of theirs. This left to their own devices, the young fools are like to harm others. If not themselves, we must uncover their agenda and put an end to this madness. Okay. Oh, more dies. Alright. Now what do we do? While Wilred mentioned obtaining the power to bring down the Empire, of what power could he be speaking? Thunderbolt, aye. But Liana? God's preserve, what happened? I was out foraging when the corpse brigade came. They took me to their hideout and they laughed at me. They said I suffer because I cling on to hope. Is it wrong to dream of home? Is it wrong to call ourselves Alamegans? Do not heed such poisonous notions, child. Our dreams are what sustain us. Be strong. I swear to you, these villains will answer for their crimes in due time. But tell me, does anyone else know of this? Wilred, he saw me outside. He was so angry. I must send to Bertiliana. In the meantime, I need you to find out what the young ones make of this. I fear they may do something rash. Okay. Big Trouble in Little Alamigo. I didn't even notice the name of this quest. Oh, hello. A mysterious map. Ah. Alright. There'll be more. Equally stupid in front of short outgun campaign. Let's see what we have here. A hunting knife. Briled lass. What those animals did to Bertiliana is unforgivable. To think they look down on us. I'll suffer this humiliation no more. I'm with Wilred to the bitter end. I'm not afraid of a few lizards. Ah. Okay. Looks like they're gonna go off and fight them. Alright, what else am I looking for here? Is there something over here? Ah, maybe there's something up here. Ah. Aha. Here we go. If this plan succeeds, we'll have the power to lay the Empire low, to change the world for the better. Might be as Gundabald's content to eke out an existence in this musty old cave, but I'll be damned if I'm going to spend the rest of my life here. Now, where in the Seven Hells did I put that bloody map? Ah. Wilred. O mighty Rauga, Lord of Destruction, we implore you, lend us your strength and put an end to the suffering of your people. Here to interfere again? Well, you're too late. Our plan is already in motion. Oh. Oh, excuse me. Once we have the crystals, our enemies will pay for their crimes and no one will dare oppress us ever again. Crystals, you say? Yeah, get the crystals. Summon a primal? Is that what we're doing? What's... Oh yeah, you need good names for the Outguns movie. Oh, yeah, that's the one with where it's the Jackie Chan action film type of campaign you want to do, yeah, or a little yeah. And Police Story, is that the one? Oh, which one has Michelle? Yeah, probably a bunch of them do, but I think Police Story does. I think that's that one. Ah. Don't like the delicious crystals. Yeah, but yeah, if you ever heard some of the behind the scenes stuff about like how they made those like Hong Kong action movies, I remember seeing an interview, I think it was with, yeah, I think it was Michelle Yeoh. That was outside. That was for sure outside. Ooh. That was a loud one. Woo! Anyway, yes, I was saying the Hong Kong action movies, where like there was not what we would call health and safety. They were just like fully doing absurd stunts and just like all the time. All right. Anyway, yeah. Gundabald? Oh, Gundabald, yes. Gone, the whole lot of them? Then it is as I feared. They mean to take matters into their own hands. What exactly is it they mean to do? Well, there's this knife and this map, so... What's this? A hunting knife and a map of Zanrak? Wait, you said Wilred spoke of crystals, did you not? They couldn't possibly mean to. By the gods, this is rank madness. The young fools are untrained and unblooded all. They have no notion of how dangerous the Amaja are. They'll be butchered before they get within 100 yards of the crystals. They're headed east. If we hurry, we may yet find them before it's too late. Yeah, the fight choreography stuff, yeah. I remember, I forget which movie it is. It might have been... No, it wasn't Rush Hour, but there's a behind-the-scenes clip that I've seen where it's... I think it's Jackie Chan, but where he's working with, like, American or stunt people trying to choreograph the thing and continually getting frustrated because I think it was like do a kick, you know, and do a series of kicks, but the guy kept moving forward every time he did a kick, and he's like, no, stay where you are, don't move, you know, kick but don't move forward, you know. Yeah. Yeah, that might be where I remember it from as well, Red, yeah. But, yeah. Fully, like, every one of those movies, not just Jackie Chan's movies, but they were like, we're just gonna do these stunts. We're basically gonna do it for real, and you're probably gonna get hurt, but it's fine. This reminds me of when Michelle Yeoh did Tomorrow Never Dies, and they were like, we need a stunt team. She's like, I can just bring my stunt guys and we'll do it, and we'll do it like, oh, we don't need any of those, like, you know, those things, we'll just do it for real, you know. Like, what? Yeah. Anyway, what are we doing? We're doing a duty. All right, I'll proceed. Ah. Well, did no others survive? Well, this is all wrong. Getting the crystals was supposed to be the start. We were going to reclaim our homeland. We were... Pull yourself together, lad. We were just going to make an offer and give the crystals to Rauga to summon him, just like the boss man taught us. See, there you go. We plotted to sneak into Zanrak and make off with Elizabeth's cash, but they caught us, and so many dead. Gods forgive me. Oh, that was a lightning. Wait. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I was mistaken. Heathens, you shall pay for your crimes with your souls. Oh, what's up? I regret our young one's transgressions, but a soul is too high a price for youthful folly. For all their failings, they are the hope of the Alamegan people. This hope I will guard with my life. Let's get him. Oh, I've been level synced, so I don't have the beast gauge anymore. Alright, well. Just a second. Yeah. Yeah, they're on my hunt log, that's nice. Convenient. Wait, who else is not? Who have I not? Ah. There we go. We almost have them. Gotcha. Your skill at arms is impressive, adventurer. Our way with youths could learn much from a woman like you. The battle is won, but it would be unwise to linger here. Let's return to our little Alamigo. Yes. Let's go. We came all this way. We have to get the crystals. They're right there, right for the picking. Have you learned nothing, Wilred? Do you not see those tempered wretches? Such is the fate of those who are touched by a god. Is that what you desire for yourself and your friends? No one said anything about that. The masked man told us we could defeat the Empire if we summoned Rauga. He swore... Yeah, see... excuse me. Enough. I will hear the rest of this sorry tale back in Little Alamigo. I dare say Hestia will wish to hear it as well. Yeah, so you got bamboozled, hoodwinked. Whatever else. Yeah, the shady guy lied to you. it turns out. So yeah, it definitely seems like he wants them to just summon primals. Just keep summoning the primals. For what reason? We shall find out at some point. I suspect it's to sort of increase the amount of chaos in the world for, well, again, for unspecified reasons, but probably to bring forth some ancient evil or something like that, you know? No more lies, Wilred. Tell us everything. I was outside with the others when he appeared, the masked stranger. He told us about summoning Ralga, about using crystals, and then just vanished. We never saw him again. I wanted so desperately to believe that we could raise ourselves from this squalor that I never stopped to question his motives. But I should have known. There's no solution, nothing we can do to change our lot. Our people are doomed to live and die like beasts. Listen to me, Wilred. Our home may be lost to us, but it takes more than stones and mortar to define who we are. No matter where we may be, Alamigo lives on within us all. It's for you to decide what to make of this legacy. But whatever you choose to do with your life, never forget you owe it to this adventurer, an outsider. I won't, I promise. Thank you for saving me, and sorry I tried to kill you. Huh. My thanks as well, friend. It gives us hope to know that there are kind souls such as you out there. Little Alamigo may not have much in the way of comfort, but you will always be welcome here. Hooray! Just give me more potions. High potions. Alright. Oh, I get some lentils and chestnuts. Nice. Alright. Would that we had more information to offer, but what Wilred told you is the extent of our knowledge of the masked stranger. Left unchecked, that man will bring about great pain and suffering. I pray you'll find and put a swift end to the creature for the sake of the young ones who died by his poisoned words. And we must now report. Ooh. Big one. Wow, fairly big. Alright. Let's report in. Oh. Wait, do you have more dungeons? Is that what? Seeds of wait, what is this? Going for gold. Oh, that's level 47. Oh. Better not do that just yet. Wait, why can I? Oh, I can probably accept that because... Yeah, because fish is level 46. Mostly because of all that ocean fishing I did. I was like, why can I accept that quest? But yeah. Alright. Let's report in that we... Well, we found out that, yeah, it seems to be trying to... Well, it's helping people summon primals and just wants to summon more and more of them. Hello. Welcome back, Hestia. I'm reliably informed the investigation took you to Quarry Mill and Little Alamigo. So tell me, were you able to learn aught of La Habrea? Right, that was his name. Planted the knowledge of summoning in impressionable young minds, you say? Precisely the kind of deception the Askians would employ. While many of the ills that ail the land can be attributed to the calamity, some are being brought about by a malign will. We must needs delve deeper into this, while things remain quiet on the primal front. All work and no play makes Minfilia a dull scion. Did you say something? Nothing, my lady. Eep. Mayhap we ought to rest a while before speaking further of the investigation. I'll have some lentils and chestnuts, thanks very much. Ah. And... wait, is that? What does that look like? Okay, that's not a bad color. So what greens do I have access to? I'm not going to use it though, because I don't actually know that. But we will put these in the saddlebag. Yeah. Another lead. While you were tending to business in Thanalan, some new information arrived courtesy of our friends the Sylphs. An individual fitting La Habrea's description has been sighted in North Shroud. This sighting comes in the wake of a series of mysterious deaths in the selfsame area. My instincts tell me that our man is involved. I would have you continue your investigation where you left off. 12 willing will pick up La Habrea's trail once more. Eorzean can furnish you with the details. Pray speak with her and take it from there. Always be careful out there, Hestia. Radio. Thancred is still sitting there, so this will probably all be the same. Yeah, Clive is there. Yeah. Alright, Eorzean. Walking One is to investigate Sinister One? Then heed well this one's words. This one is friends with the Walking One in the Ash Crown Consortium. According to Friendly One, a Digging One named Medrod had an encounter with a scary Masked One. This Masked One is certainly the most sinister one. Walking One should go and speak with Digging One Medrod. Digging One is to be found at Full Gourd Float in North Shroud. Alright. Alright, so we are going over here. In here? Yes. Aha! Medrod. Please leave me be. I'm not long for this world. I look death in the face. It's only a matter of time before he comes for me, just like he came for that poor woman. Perhaps if you were to soothe him. Okay. Wait. What was that? Mommy, I'm sorry I wasn't better son. I'm sorry I didn't eat my greens and do my chores. Okay, that went... Okay. Soothe. What? Oh, right. I spelled it wrong. They're there. They're there. You're right. It's not as bad as it seems. I saw something terrible. That's true, but it hardly means I'm going to suffer the same fate. Thanks to you, I can think straight again. I believe I can even recount what I saw without losing it. It's just an ordinary day. I was headed back to the float when I noticed a suspicious character in the distance. A masked man garbed head to toe in black. He had a hideous fiend in tow, a winged creature that was all eyeball and jagged teeth. Taken by curiosity, I crept as near as I dared. To see the corpse of a woman! One glimpse was enough to tell me that she died a gruesome death. That instant I knew right away that the masked man was a minion of Thal, come to claim her soul for his realm. What, you're investigating the same masked man? If that's the case, we'll help you in whatever way we can. Aye, so anything to assure we won't have to suffer Medrod's hysteria ever again. Alright, teamwork. That's what I wanted to... Wait, I haven't been that bad, have I? At any rate, I'm all for helping this adventurer. It's the least I can do to repay her for comforting me. Yay. Okay. So now, let's see. A proposal. Here's what I know about the deaths. All the victims were found with their faces torn to shreds. Oh no. To shreds, you say? Among the local fauna, only the scalekin known as Ziz could inflict such wounds. That's why some folk are pointing the finger at them. I somehow doubt that's the answer's that simple, but for the sake of thoroughness we should look into it. Why don't you put down, say, 3 of those creatures and see if you can find any proof connecting them to the deaths. Alright. This is so ridiculous. Oh my god. Deeply unserious questline. Alright, where are we? Ah, wrong way. Bum bum bum. There's a fate. Nah. Aha. Oh. Right, that's part of the fate. So I'll just go over here to where I can attack them. There we go. Just leave them to that. You've already seen to the Ziz? Good work, adventurer. Were you able to find all that suggests the creatures are our culprits? Nothing. Truth be told, even if there were proof, I wouldn't know what it looked like. Anyway, I believe we can safely strike Ziz from our list of suspects, which leaves us with the masked man and his winged eyeball. Alright. Something else I heard about the deaths. It appears all the victims have been comely maidens. Better watch myself, eh? Unseemly japes aside, there's a rumour going around. Some whisper that after each victim died, her rancor went into the great big rock somewhere southwest of here, causing it to flash and moan. Eh? It bears investigating, I reckon. I'm going to give you a fire sand stick to blow off a piece of that crag. It doesn't come with a fuse or anything, so you have to throw the thing. Once you've torn the rock a new one, bring back some of the fragments. I'll give them a gander. Okay. So upon selecting, glowing rays will appear. Okay. Throw fire sand stick at rock. Okay. I can throw a thing at another thing. Alright, so we're going this way. Look at, oh man, this area is, look at this. Look at this big, I don't even know. Look at that. That's a huge structure, and the floating rocks. What the heck? Is that where we're going? Probably not. Alright, where's this rock I need to explode? Okay. Yeet! Grab that crystal. Oh. I just want to, I just want to take a look at this. As long as that guy isn't too high level. Ah, no, we're fine. Ooh. Yeah. Get up there, or is that where this ends? That's where this ends. Damn, look at that. It's huge. Yeah, that's for later. It definitely looks like, you know, you can go inside there and stuff. Later. Alright. I'm just gonna do a quick, just 100 go. Send me back there. I have these rocks. Most folk are too scared to go with 100 yards of the Rock of Rancor, eh? Aye. It has a name, but what's a few vengeful spirits to a dauntless adventurer like you, eh? Here you go. Huh? Why, these are just your garden variety crystals. It's a bit hard to tell beneath all the dirt and grime, but they're definitely lightning aspected. Almost hate to say it, but that explains the flashing and moaning. Nothing to do with the masked stranger. Looks like I've gone and wasted both your time and a perfectly good fire stand stick. Oh well. Hey, level 40. Oh, I can do the next. Oh, heck yeah. We'll definitely do that next time I'm back in Limpsa. Something you should know, I'm keeping it to myself. Lest I worsen Medrod's paranoia, but I too have seen the winged eyeball. Can't say whether it's a coincidence, but my sighting took place precisely the same time as Medrod's. I was heading home after a day of digging when a shadow fell over me. Looking up, I found myself locked in a gaze with a giant eyeball. I let out a scream at the top of my lungs and ran without once looking back. It happened at the rocky area west of here, in case you had a mind to investigate. I mean, we haven't found any other leads, so you know what? Sure. What are dead ends? Okay, so we're going there. Or possibly there. Okay, I might have fallen a bit further than I meant to. Ah, here we are. Let me survey this. So take a look around and hostile presence. Okay. Oh damn, there's a big fate going on over there. Okay. Alright, let's see what... This also feels like a dead end, because that was a Bane Mite and not a giant floating eyeball. Monstrous Bane Mite appeared and you slew it. The creature had long been a scourge upon the folk of Falgord. Intentional or no, you've done us a great service. You have my gratitude. This does make me wonder. Was it truly a winged eyeball I saw, or merely a trick? Is success so clearly in view, or is it merely a trick of the light? Combined with blind panic. Alright. Let me have some grub, actually. I can't combine different foods, so I might as well pick something like this antelope steak. Ooh. Okay. There's been no promising leads in the murders. I can scarce get a wink of sleep, knowing that the killer is still at large. Judging by your furrowed brows, I take it this sorry business troubles you as much as it does me. I've been pondering my encounter. I was uncertain for a time, but there can be no doubt. It was a winged eyeball that I witnessed. It's implausible that I could have mistaken so distinct a creature for a Bane Mite. But you and I were miles apart. How could we have both seen it at precisely the same time? What's more, our adventurer friend had a run-in with the Bane Mite at the very spot you claimed to see that fiendish eyeball, isn't that right? There must be an explanation. I know I saw an eyeball with wings. I'd wager an apple tart on it. Oh, he's serious. But listen, mayhap it's not as mysterious as we're making it out to be. There's no reason why there couldn't be. Of course, there must be more than one. A genius. Goodness, Holmes, you've done it again. There's more than one of them. Oh, it's so obvious, but that means since there's been repeated sightings of these fiends, there must be even more victims as yet undiscovered. Uh-oh. I do believe we're out of our depth. We ought to leave the rest to the expert. We're just civilians, after all. Good luck, adventurer. It was a pleasure knowing you. Hey! Well, I burn to know the truth. Some things are best left unknown. Lest you have forgotten, it was at the rocky area to the west that I had my encounter. Should you discover aught of note, you will want to alert the authorities. There's a guardhouse nearby. The serpents there should be pleased for any information that pertains to the security of the region. Right. I accept this quest. Alright, we're gonna go back out there again. Does it keep sending me back out to the same room? Like, go out, find nothing, come back, go out to the same place again. Come on, I feel like we can do better than this. Alright. Yeah, this time I'm going to try not to just drop down there. Let's go down this way. Yeah, a couple of story sections in the ARR that do this, yeah. Hopefully the writing gets a little more refined later on, you know? How long does that last for? 15 seconds, okay. Aha! And whoop! No, you don't. Okay, now let's take another look at that. And now, oh wait, now who are we talking to? Okay. Oh right, yeah. Curious Gorge goes to Wineport is the next warrior warrior quest line. Whoops. I've gone the wrong way. Here we go. Aethelmare. Here, I found this body. God, it's been good, not again. No matter how many bodies I see, I cannot seem to get used to the horrid sight. Poor woman. Identical deaths have been reported in the central shroud, while the masked stranger you seek does not seem to feature in any sightings of the winged eyeball are common enough. The creature appears to be moving the bodies, but to what end, none can say. Victims have all been young women, all found with their faces mutilated beyond recognition. It's difficult to identify them so as to notify their next of... Ugh. This button engraved with a lily motif, the very same object was found upon another victim. A family sigil, or that of an organization, perhaps? Either way, I dare hope that this find will prove pivotal in solving the murders. Hooray! I did the quest. Hey, my mount speed has been increased in North Shroud. Well, this is awkward. Hold on to the lily button. You'll need to continue your investigation. While it isn't standard procedure to entrust key evidence to individuals, you've proven yourself reliable and resourceful in this matter. I see no reason why you shouldn't carry on your work. If I might make a suggestion, take the button to Gridania and have it examined by Mune. Mayhap someone in her vast network of contacts can shed light upon its symbol, whatever. Ah, that was Duro! Hey, wait a minute. You! Alright. Nicely done. Okay. We gotta go to New Gridania. Let's go! Boop. Alright. Hello. Good day to you, Hesse. By your grim expression, I suspect you aren't here for scones and herb tea. No, what can you tell me about this? Isn't this a lovely little button? The engraving's quite exquisite, artisan level quality, I'd say. Why did you say you found this? On a dead body? Lovely! Anyway, I'm afraid I do not recognize the Lily sigil. I'll have to find the answer the old-fashioned way, by asking around. Start with Bernadette by the Eorzean Plaza. Alright. Well, yes, I wasn't here for scones and tea, but now that you mention it... how do we think they do scones with jam and cream in Gridania? Do they do it jam first and then cream, or do they do it wrong? Alright. Need help tracking down the owner of a button? Well, that's certainly not a request I receive on a regular basis. Go on then, show me what you have. Seems to be some manner of decorative button, reminiscent of worn by the families of old. Cannot claim to know its sigil. I consider the white lily is a recurring theme in Gridanian culture. I do not know who would make a personal sigil of it. There's someone who, if there is someone who does, it would be Succulent over at the Lancers Guild. All right, to the Lancers Guild. Hold on. Look at this. Oh, now that's a dragoon. That's a fancy dragoon. Nice. Alright. To the Lancers Guild. Bernadette believes I can help you? A rather bold assumption to make. I'll try to assist. Never you fear, but whether aught comes of it is another matter. What do you require? Alright. What can you tell me about this button? Quality rarely seen in the hands of ordinary Gridanians. The owner of this button is most certainly well-to-do. You may wish to take your search to the Gentry's Ward, northwest of here. Wait, a memory comes to me. Of late, there has been a man who is perpetually seated at the bench of the ward's entrance. His name is Eorzean, and I distinctly recall seeing a markedly similar button upon the breast of his jacket. I dare say he can tell you a thing or two about it. Oh, I should also stop by the achievements guys, see if I have any more tokens. I probably don't, because I spent them recently to get, among other things, my goblin friend. But it's very close by, so... Alright. Now please, can this guy please tell me something useful? I do not believe we're acquainted. Pray leave me to my thoughts. Now what about this? Oh, the sigil of the Dartancourt family. How is it you came to be in possession of this button? From the body of a murdered woman? Her face, was it marred in any way? I feared as much. I can no longer feign ignorance. I shall reveal to you the truth of the deaths, sir. On one condition, you promise to put an end to my lady's madness and free her from her torment. Sure. Okay. What the heck is going on? I was once a manservant in the employ of one of the oldest and proudest families in Gridania, the Dartancourts. During that time, I had the honour of waiting upon Lady Amandine, mistress of the household. For as fair as summer was she, and possessed of a heart befitting her radiance. Alas, the calamity wrought a great change in her, but my lady escaped with her life. Death may well have been a kind of fate. Never will I forget the day her bandages were removed and she beheld her disfigured face for the first time. At that moment, the kindly woman I knew ceased to be. Unable to bear the thought of being seen, my lady sequestered herself within her chambers and refused all company. This continued for many uneasy moons, until one day, without warning, she began receiving queer guests. None among us knew whence they came, these masked men, but my lady believes they would help her regain that which she had lost. So began the rites of rejuvenation. Oh no. These rituals seemed innocent enough in the beginning, but grew ever more grotesque as time went by. Eventually there came a day when my lady bound one of her handmaidens to her bed and, proceeded to mutilate the poor girl's face. Suffice to say, she did not survive the ordeal. It fell to me to dispose of. This is messed up. This part of the questline is fucked up. Oh my god. I've performed the dreadful task as bade, obedient servant that I was, but when the time came to return to the house, my legs refused to move. I knew then that I could not go back to that place, not after the nightmare I had witnessed. So it was that I left Hawk Manor, my home for nigh on half a century. Long did I weep for the girl who was slain, and longer still for the woman that Lady Amandine had been. Yet one cannot weep forever. And I endeavoured to put the matter behind me. Indeed, I had resolved never to speak of my experience until you appeared before me. My lady's madness must end. Oh, there was more to that, but that's the idea. Go and take care of it, as I assume what he said. That's more innocent lives to be lost. Lay her tormented soul to rest, as you swore to me you would. She waits at the western edge of the central shroud. Yeah, okay. So that is over there. Skeletons in her closet, yeah. Do I have time for a game of Triple Triad? But I still need to beat you and get some cards. Draw. Rematch. Ah! There we go. Oi! Eorzean, hello, it has been a minute. Welcome back. I'm enjoying it so far. I'm having a good time. We are in the MSQ, level 40 warrior. I'm also leveling archer a little bit. Having a good time. Let me just talk to Jonathan here. I've got an achievement certificate. Yay. How many do I have? I have 2. Can I get anything worthwhile? I can get some fancy. I can get some more. I got my wind-up goblin. Nah. I already have the behemoth warhorn. Magitech. Oh, Deathclaw. I don't. Yeah, that one would be cool. But I need 6. Hang on. Alright, well. So now we are going to the manor. Which... we can go out the central shroud. We can go out by one of those gates. I think. Do 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 do. Alright, so Central Shroud. Blue Badger Gate, is that right? Well, yeah, we are going to the Central Shroud. So, yeah, that seems correct to me. But yeah, no, we've been enjoying this and, you know, just the latest in a long line of Final Fantasy games we've been playing on the channel. That's where I'm going. Okay. It's interesting. It's, you know, having played 11 as part of the Retro Gauntlet, like that's definitely the game that this has the most in common with for obvious reasons. I'm trying to think of like how it fits in with all the other, like you consider going from like 13 to this. It's kind of wild because it's very different kinds of games. Kind of whiplash of like. Wait, hold on. Do I need to go up? Yes, I think I do. Okay. Wait, that's not the way up. That's the way up. Fine, I'll go around. And then I'll go up. And then we'll go around some more. There we go. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Yeah, I came through here when I was doing some hunting log stuff the other day. I think I vaguely know, I think I know roughly where I'm going. Except not that way. Except that it's not that way. It's this way. Yeah, keep following the road. Ah, you see there's a big fancy house over there. Oh. Oh, they're on my list. What's up? Gotta take care of some business. There we go. I've learned that the low blow can interrupt most of the things that do like a yellow area of effect. Maybe not all of them, but a good number of them. Hey, what's up? There you go. See? Oh. I don't remember where I am on the combo more often. There we go. Man, when I briefly looked at like PvP, which I basically can't do on the free trial, or maybe not at this level, and the way they have it set up in PvP is interesting because you have your combo, but it's just one button. So you go 1, 2, 3, and then it resets to 1, 2, 3. And I kind of find myself wishing that that's how it worked here from time to time. Hey, there's some floating eyes. This looks like the place. Ah. Odd topiary, alright. Hey, Cube has been waiting there. Hello. In a big fancy armchair. Alright, let's go inside. What a nice lovely house. I'm sure nothing untoward is happening. Oh, Hall of the Novice. Oh yeah, is this Dungo? Let me just interact with this. Gate, first of all. Ah, now it's accessible. Oh, it's now a duty. Okay. Ah, there we go. You want, can I? Oh, I can't invite you. I can do the other way around. And then if you promote me, Keep, then we'll do a little bit of, dungeoning. Alright. Let's do it. Oh, right, yeah. Can you invite... Wait, no, I need to promote you to leader if we want to get Duru in, so that you can invite... I'm probably going to have to just make my life so much simpler to get off the free trial at some point, but oh well. Alright, Keep, so if you invite Duru, because I can't. There we go, and then promote me back again, and then we'll do this little dance. Thank you. Alright. Time for Heck Manor. Yeah, three seems good. Unless, yeah, I think it's just yeah. Lime and Red are not around at the moment, so that's fine. Let's do it. Alright, just make sure that it's only that one. Random impatient DPS terrain. Yeah, that's fine. Commence. Now we play the waiting game. There we go. Spooky. Oh. Hawk Manor. Spooky. Alright, who do we have? Looks like a pugilist. Or something. Oh. Arcanist. Okay. Where do we go then? Oh, there's a sealed barrier up there. Okay. Oh, there's a tiny key. Remember, I'm lower level now. I've been nerfed. Tiny key. Okay. Ow. I've been poisoned. Oh. Anything in here? A locked door. Maybe I can open that locked door with a tiny key. Why was I targeting Duru? That doesn't make sense, game. Now you confused me. That was weird. Alright, tiny key. Ah, which leads us to another tiny key. Oh, and another locked door. Ah, and there's treasure. Well, at least there's treasure. Oh. Well, oh, it's one of those treasure chests. One of those useless, stupid treasure chests. Alright. What's up? I miss having my beast gauge. Nothing in there. Well, this looks like something we should look into, doesn't it? Gotta get out of there. Hooray! Dropped a green key and some treasure. Mana Elmo. Sunstone. Oh, I'll read for that. I don't need that though. Wait, which way are we going? This way? jumping right down, eh? A tiny key. I don't know, which way do we go? Alright. Okay. Oh, another tiny key. In here? Doesn't look like much, but alright. Oh, you would think there'd be like a secret trapdoor or something. Oh, hello. Done. The boost. Alright. Some locked doors. Doesn't look like there's anything in there. There's a... Oh, the yellow key! Obtain the yellow key. 90s FPS logic, yeah. Not kidding. Alright. Okay, we've got the yellow key. Oh, we can go over here. I was convinced that was going to be a dead end, but alright. Ah, can we open the Carnation door now? Ah. Ah, it's the yellow hole. That makes sense. No. Ooh. Into the ethereal flow we go. And now we can open the gate. The seal. Nice. Where do we go from here? Ah. Ah, there's a flower on that one. Okay, interesting. Oh. Oh. Wait, what's this? Awaken. Ah. We woke her up. Oh boy. Oh. All right. Dealt with. Dungeon Master. Alright. Good job, good job. What do we got? Let's have a look. Whatever. And now, this. Darkness has taken root within these halls, sprung from the most unlikely of seeds. One cannot help but admire the irrepressible spirit that quickened it to life. Hello. Oh. Ascian of the 12th Staff, it is a pleasure to meet you at last, adventurer. You are every bit as intriguing as our master gave us to believe. It is no ordinary mortal who can acquire one crystal of light, much less 3. The crystals make you strong, and it is to that strength that the light is drawn. Heidelin chose well. A pity your existence is irreconcilable with our own. We cannot well allow you to continue upon your present course. Alas, we came here not to play, but to take the measure of your strength from Master Lahabrea. The task is now accomplished. We take our leave of you. Whoop. And they're out of here. Fare you well, bringer of light. Okay. Huh. Alright. We must now report back. A lot of dead ends if you don't know the route, yeah. That does make sense. Where are we going? So... Yeah, fun haunted house though. Yeah. Oh wait, no. Aha! I think me and Labubu Feline are on the same part of the quest, maybe. You're returned. What signs await you within the manor? What has become of Lady Amandine? You must tell me. So she went so far as to consort with devils. Would that I could have done more to prevent her fall. May she finally find peace in the beyond. I know not whether the masked men you encountered are the same pair that first led my lady astray, but it's plain that they are the same vile brood. Should chance ever present itself, promise me you will visit upon them tenfold the woe they have brought upon others. But who am I to speak of punishment? By my silence I allowed I know not how many innocent young women to die in unspeakable circumstances. It matters not wherefore, though through misplaced loyalty, cowardice, or both, I am an abettor to a gross crime. I will surrender myself to the authorities and accept whatever punishment they deem just. I only pray the gods will have mercy on my soul. It's this, isn't it? Ooh. I got a shield. Alright, well. And some quick arm materia too. Alright. So we must now report back to Minfilia. Let's go. At some point we should go back and do Curious Gorge going to Wineport. And see what that gives us access to. Yeah. Camera. Oh, yeah, I should see. So I have the dormant wrist guards, the ethereal. Yeah. In we go. Welcome back, Hestia. I'm full glad am I to see you safely return. Tell me, how fared your sojourn to the Twelveswood? Two of La Brea's minions, and they sought to measure your strength by their own admission? The devils taunt us. It is beyond doubt then. The Ascians have begun to move in earnest. Would that we knew to what end. Yet I will not bemoan our plight. Thanks to your tireless efforts, we are at least aware of the encroaching darkness. Alas, we can only do so much. It is clear to me now that we Scions are too few to protect the realm against this threat unaided. We must needs alert the three nations to the presence of this elusive enemy, and recommend that they heighten their vigil. There is no shortage of misery in the world that the Ascians might exploit. We have an arduous struggle ahead of us. Yet come what may, we must not allow ourselves to become lost to hope, for that is precisely what the enemy desires. We have gleaned all we can from information available to us. Let us set this investigation aside for the present. Another matter has arisen that requires your attention. We'll summon the... okay. Achievement unlocked. Skeletons. Okay, that's not as good. What did I get? Skeletons? Oh, just do the quest, right. Yeah. A new development. Oh, is it time for voice acting?
The Maelstrom requests our assistance.
Ah.
Concerning the kobolds they sent such copious notes on, I presume?
Yes. And no. It has more to do with their findings, which portend a peril far greater than any beast tribe.
What sort of peril?
Just a little bit of peril.
The worst kind.
Oh.
A tribe of kobolds in the vicinity of Limsa Lominsa has reawakened Titan.
Dang it.
Our task will be to slay the Primal. The Maelstrom have sworn support for the endeavor.
Okay.
They are no strangers to the havoc kobolds can wreak.
Years before the Grand Company's reformation, two primals, Leviathan and Titan, chanced to converge upon the sea wall, wreaking untold devastation.
Whoops.
There, by the grace of the Navigator, were the mercenaries Merlvip hired able to fend them off.
I see.
Yet it did not take long for the beast tribes to regroup, and they summoned their primals once more.
Thankfully, their second coming was decidedly short-lived, but that is beside the point. So long as tormented souls will them to exist, the realm will never be rid of primals.
The Maelstrom has kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes, and the kobolds in particular, ever since. Which brings us to the matter at hand.
Unlike Ifrit, we know scarcely anything of Titan. Unfortunately, the only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and mercenaries are not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
Well,
expect the worst.
Expect the worst, alright. Well, we're gradually understanding as we go along.
Help is of course appreciated, but even if we had their whole armada at our disposal, we could still find ourselves overmatched.
Right.
A pity the kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the sylphs. A peaceful resolution would be more than welcome.
Yeah.
The echo will not avail you this time, I fear. If you are to survive, your steel must needs speak for you. No one would think you a coward were you to decline.
Nah, well, you know.
So you will accept?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
We can't very well send her to Limsa Lominsa without Y'shtola, can we, Minfilia?
Thank you, Thancred, or, yeah.
May I ask that of you, Y'shtola?
I never thought it in question.
It's like, I just assumed I was going.
Ever reliable.
Anyway.
Very well. We will spare no effort to win victory. You may count on the full support of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Nice.
And all not afield will aid the fight from afar.
Alright.
Thancred, Ida, go to the Grand Companies. Tell them of our plight and solicit their support.
Very well.
Eorzean, send word to the students of Baldessian, and Alfino if you would.
Alright, alright.
Papalimo, compile all the information we have on Titan, little though it may be.
Yes. Okay.
You'll be apprised of the tactical situation when you reach the sailor's ward.
Sounds good to me.
Provision yourself for the journey. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Alright, alright, alright. Okay. So, in terms of, yeah, understanding this game, I mean, yeah. About 5 years ago, the world got blown up by the moon being dropped on it, which had a dragon inside of it. And then everyone was sent forward into the new world. It's been 5 years since the calamity, and there are a bunch of beast tribes summoning big, angry monsters. The primals, the summons. And there seems to be some mysterious force helping them out, trying to get them to summon them. We're investigating. That's basically where it lands. And also we have mysterious protagonists, crystal powers. So, you know, that's a very short version. Now what's going on? No matter one's past transgressions, we all who have seen the dream are welcome, even men such as we. I've heard offers such as those before, all were not more than bait for the hangman's noose. But yeah, the other thing is just also that, like, these are the independent adventuring people, basically the Avengers of all of this stuff. They're like, we're going to look into all the problems. What's going on? It's like the Antestants found herself a good crop of inspiring heroes. I reckon Eorzean will be alright as long as these fine folk are around to protect her. I'm told you're one of our finest, Hestia. I suspect we will see much more of each other in the future. Yeah, alright, alright, alright. Crystal Mob is very special. Exactly. As primals fall, so do our spirits soar. Though mine aid be but modest, I am nonetheless heartened in my duties. I don't want to believe that Master Garland is dead, but the chief wasn't the type to cut and run off. He would have gone to Cartano. He would have been there when Dalmud fell, which means... If there's anything we can do to help, no matter how small, just ask. Broken carriage axle, cracked barrel, hell's even a leaky bucket. Say the word and we'll fix it. Guarding Noraxia is a prestigious duty indeed. Arenvald is right to be excited. But he has never crossed swords with a Guardian before. I worry what will happen if he is forced to confront his father's countrymen. Congratulate the boy, Hestia, chosen by the Antecedent as the Sylph's bodyguard. What an honour. Of course, this means his dusty rags will no longer suffice. I say we get the boy into shiny new suit of silver armour, the kind the Sultan Sworn wear. Split the cost evenly, surprise him. Not bad, eh? Hestia, have you heard I've been chosen to serve Norax's bodyguard? There have been increasing reports of Imperial activity in Thanalan, so the Antecedent insists our guests be escorted wherever venturing outside. I know how hard all you people work to endear us to the Sylphs. I swear to you, I will guard our honoured guests with my life and not allow your efforts to come to naught. Right. With this many people here, we need a culinarian of our own. We can't subsist on rations and preserve foodstuffs forever. Papalimo. Ida's on her way to Gridania to request the aid of the Order of the Twin Adder. In the meantime, we must learn all we can of the Primal Titan. Literature may yield to us the odd morsel of useful information, but there is no surer way than to seek former members of the Company of Heroes. Culinarian. Well, it's a job. They all have words for stuff. Look. I'm a culinarian too. What do you want? You want some egg? This one has finally figured out a way to make walking ones be quiet. What does friendly one think? This one is very convincing, yes. Ah, it's got a disguise. Yeah, sure, that'll work. Okay, so Rashant Riki is all the way back in Nosea. In Limsa. which is convenient for me. Let's go to Limsa. Anything going on in here? No bands playing in the in the plaza today. All right, go up to the aft castle. This is just like a normal, like, casual outfit. Alright. Let's go see Rashant Riki. Good to see you, Sergeant Methugwizgo. Scion sent word you're on your way. To business then. It is as we told the antecedent. The kobolds have once again summoned Titan. A little over a moon ago we began to observe the beastmen moving south in increasing numbers from Ogohomoro. Our scouts subsequently confirmed the object of their aggression. Crystals, fodder for their fell primal. What? Ah, Captain! Admiral! Thank you, High Commander. You may leave the rest to me. Your deeds bring glory to the Maelstrom, Sergeant Methugwizgo. Right proud am I to call you one of our own. Forgive the lack of forewarning, High Commander. The Admiral wished to address Hestia personally. We are no strangers to conflict. Long have the Sahagin and the kobolds plagued our people, nor is this the first time we have had to address a primal threat. In the past, when Titan arose to threaten the peace, it was to the company of heroes we turned. But they are long disbanded, and we must look to other brave souls blessed with the strength to face this foe. So it is that we turn now to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, confident in the belief you are Limsa's best hope. I hope you're right, yet the situation is far from simple. Kobolds are not prone to unprovoked aggression. Did not the thalassocracy make a pact with the beastmen that each would keep to their own lands and no blood would be shed? And was it not the Laminsons who violated this agreement? Dissatisfied with their lot, shall we condemn the beastmen for defending their homes? Even a pirate must one day reap what he has sown. I would advise you to choose your words with greater care, Lady Ishtola. Stand down, High Commander. She has the right of it. And the wrong is mine. Freely do I claim it, yet it makes little difference. Remorse will not shield us from Titan's wrath. Or would you have us fall upon our swords? My apologies, Admiral. The safety and security of Limsa Laminsa's citizenry are, of course, of paramount concern. Already we have observed disruptions in the flow of ether further inland. The effects will be felt here in the city ere long. I ask much of you, I know, but the need is great. I trust I can count on you, Sergeant. You have my thanks, along with the full support of the Maelstrom. I await good tidings. That the kobolds should summon Titan demonstrates they are no longer amenable to negotiation. This being the case, we must needs prepare for conflict. Before we meet Titan in the field, however, it would be wise to learn all we can. Yes, mercenaries, we got to go look for the company of heroes. Maybe no more, but several of its former members still live. It is said that one of them is employed at Greyfleet Mills in Lowland Osea. Okay. Quite why a mercenary should become a miller, I do not know. When you find him, mayhap you could ask him for me. I, meanwhile, shall seek his fellows. Okay, I should just check, see if I have any what's going on. Oh yeah, I can't... No, those are equipped. Oh yeah, I have unlocked expert delivery now. But I'm not sure. I should probably turn in some of these things that I'm not using, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. Because this is where I can get stuff. And what do I need for my next promotion? It's like 7,000 seals. Okay. Alright. So where are you? You're in Lower Lenosea. Ah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a trip to the Costa del Sol first and go and see Curious Gorge about my training. And then I'll work my way down from there. Big chicken. Ah, also, actually, hold on. I have Chocobo, but I also have another mount. I have this guy. Since... much less cute, but very imposing. Alright, Gorge, what do you got for me? Ooh. Ooh. A shocking revelation about his tribe's past. Alright. Hello again, my friend. It is quite obvious you have been anything but idle in your training since we last met. Your progress is heartening to look upon, truly. It also serves to remind me that each hour I spend poring over ancient texts is an hour not spent honing my skills. I fear my worth on the battlefield is diminishing by the day. Yet I am certain that my studies of the Chronicle will yield something of use. In fact, just last night I discovered how the warriors of my tribe came to be shunned by the outside world. Upon witnessing my people's prowess with the axe, the armies of the city-states began to incorporate similar techniques into their own training regiments. These are the self-same techniques I have been instructing you in, Hestia. Ones which call upon the inner beast. The consequences, of course, were dire. Yes, their soldiers became nigh on unstoppable, but they also became wholly uncontrollable, and both friend and foe fell prey to the ensuing carnage. Of course, the heads of the city-states laid the blame for all these atrocities solely at the feet of my kind, promptly banning the ancient art and imprisoning anyone suspected of teaching it, or so the chronicles say. What I find hard to grasp, though, is that never once during my training did my brother hint at this dark history, nor have I myself ever seen one of my tribe succumb to the rage that the chronicles describe. Could it be the tales mere falsehoods? Stories concocted by some long-forgotten enemy who would poison our heritage and befoul our tribe's name. Who in their right mind would seek to sully something so pure, and why would my ancestors simply bow their heads and suffer such ignominy? That my people should be so weak, so utterly bereft of pride, is inexplicable. I refuse to believe it. Matters not if these claims are groundless. If they prompted my tribe's art to fade into obscurity, the damage has already been done. Well, I, for one, will not turn a blind eye to this injustice. If none of my people will give the lie to the stories that have so tarnished our reputation, it shall have to be me. Once again, I lose myself in history and forget the present. If you recall, I spoke to you of my former comrade at Company of Heroes, and the great woolly beast we have been pursuing. The beast remains on the loose, and to toss a puns of salt on the wound, the fell creatures that appear to be its minions have been wreaking havoc on innocent residents of Wineport. Were you and I to succeed in quelling the beast, surely the people would see that warriors are no fearsome beasts, but valuable allies. Together, Hestia, we'll win back our proud name. Now let us away to Wineport to meet with the captain of the militia. And that's just across the bay. Yeah, alright, I'll take the ferry. It's right there, you know? Oh, someone's fishing. Actually, wait, where is the ferry? It's not. It's over there, isn't it? Huh. Yes, I gotta get out of this area. Can I jump over the... yeah. I can just go... oh! Hello! Sorry, I gotta take care of some business. Alright. Actually, there's a couple more. I thought I had it in time. I didn't. It's fine. Okay. One more. Gotcha. Alright, that takes care of that. Yeah. And we shall make our way north. Well, I do also have a mission to deal with some kobold pitmans, so... no. We're gonna have to fight everybody in here. Might have to. That's alright. You would think I'd be too high level for them to bother with me, but maybe not. Right. That takes care of that. I would like to take the ferry, please. Off we go. I would like to see the baby. Yeah. I would like to take the ferry. Alright, now. Captain. My friends, Wineport is much obliged for your aid. The fiends come relentlessly, and what few able-bodied men we have find themselves hopelessly overmatched. Indeed, the western gates have been so besieged they are currently left without any manned defense. Leave the defense to us, my good man. I will secure the western gate. Percy, you defend the town from the east. Together we shall form a bulwark that not a single fiend can penetrate. Once the enemy has been driven back, we return here to back up the captain. Got it, Hestia? Whee! Okay. Ah. Bum 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 bum. Nah. There'll be a duty around here. So, oh, hold on. One out of two. I just need one more. Alright. That takes care of that. Now, my destination. A hostile presence. Oh boy. Oh, everyone's getting in on it now, huh? That's just a normal raptor. I'm not part of this. Well, maybe. Oh, there's more. We did it. Okay. There's bound to be a little bit more. We must report to the captain. Thank the 12, you're safe. We have need of your skills yet. I heard the scream. Fear one of the beasts might be loose in the village. Come with me. Okay. Let's go. Uh-oh. Aha! Gorge! That was very good. Oh, you're mad. Uh-oh. 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 You monster! Get away! Get away! Monster, but I... Come no closer, Hestia. I beg of you. I must return to the falls. Warriors of ages past have borne witness to your tenacity. What has ever has gotten into Curious Gorge? 'Tis true he fought like a man possessed, but to mistake him for the very beast he hunts, methinks the child's parents have been feeding her a few too many ghost stories for her own good. Why not, friend? I shall speak to the villagers and clear up this most unfortunate misunderstanding. Do return to the falls and assure Curious Gorge that Wineport is indebted to him for his aid. Okay. I'm wondering where I'm going to put my ability, because I've got 1 through 5 in Q and E and 1 through 5 in M4 and M5 on, well, shift 1 through 5. Is it time to make use of control, or do I put it on 6? I could maybe stretch to a 6 on one side. Where's the skipper? Going to Hidden Falls, you coming along? Yes. Oh, you're not a chocobo. Well, you look like a chocobo porter. 6 is QER after. Yeah, actually, there's other. I could use R. Might be a good one. Oh no, I'm using R for running. I'm using Q and E. F and G don't do it. No, G does something right now. F doesn't do anything though. That's quite a ways down. Is this likely to kill me? Well, let's find out. Nah, I'm okay. Please forgive me for leaving so abruptly earlier. A hasty reaction to a situation for which I was completely unprepared. Both you and I know that I was in complete control of my inner beast. I now realize to the layman's eye may have seen that, well, the opposite was true. Mayhap it was this misapprehension that lent weight to the lies which led to my tribe's disgrace. If that is the case, perhaps I should return once more to the Chronicles, endeavour to reassess their message in light of this discovery. Speaking of light, your soul crystal, Hestia, it sparkles. Does the soul of the warrior have aught to reveal to you any whispers of import? If only they hadn't forsaken me as they did my brother. I suppose that is that. I must continue my studies and renew your training. Hope to have something new for both of us very soon. Until then, my friend. Okay. So, what does this do? This is oh yeah, this is similar to all of this. To all nearby enemies. Is it a combo? It combos with combo action overpower. Oh, it combos with overpower. Okay. Let's do F. E and F. Yeah, okay. Let me keybind this. Alright, keybinds. So this is hotbar 1, position 8. Face target. I mean, I haven't been using that, so I'm just gonna rebind it. Who cares? Let's find something to use it on. Or some things to use it on. Yeah, I think that's fine. Especially putting it E and F next to each other, because they combo together. I'm happy with that. Okay. So that's that. And then we have to speak to... Okay. Yeah, we gotta go south from here. Yeah, I was doing that earlier, common skills on 1 to 5 and clicking the less common ones on the other side of the bars. That's what I was doing early on, but I'm finding that this layout is pretty good. I'm liking this so far. Although we're probably gonna have to add more or do other things, you know. It's gonna change as it goes along because... Oh, hello. Crab. Okay, gotta take out 4 of these. I didn't actually want to join that fate. I'm just here for this other crab, you know? I'm just here for this guy. There we go. Well, that is a pretty big crab, but... I don't need to do that fate right now. Also, you'd think, you know, that's not the fate that's named Giant Enemy Crab, which is a different fate available in Oakwood. that's it. Okay. Okay, he's right here. Tractum. Lay down your burden, son. Come drain a pint with me. We'll have a grand old time. Find ye a lass or three. Gonna say something, Venturer, or just keep staring? Don't know about the company of heroes? Ah, hell's price of bleeding fame. Can't a mill in peace no more? Well, seeing as you've come all this way, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to oblige you. Consider yourself lucky, lass. Old Tractum was the company's best axeman. Now what is it you wanted to know? And get some dye. The glory days. You want to hear the tale of how the company of heroes bested a primal? Let me guess, you mean that bastard Titus, eh? Well, I've only been there to see it. What are you... I just realised, what are you wearing? What is this? It was a mighty struggle, like the legends of old. Alright. Me and the boys fought him for 3 days and nights, we did. Ground trembled with every step Titus took. And when he hit you, girl, it felt like a cannonball to the gut. Ooh, just like that. Oi, what's that look for? I'm a goddamn hero, have you know. The people around here sing me praises. Don't tell me you only care about learning the secret tactics we used to beat old Titus. Well, too bad, because now I'm not feeling charitable. If you're so damn desperate, why don't you do me a favour and kill those rats? I've made a nest by the windmill just south of here. Do that and then we'll talk. Alright, could you put on pants when I come back? That would be appreciated. Kill some rats. Freaking, what level 1 adventurer nonsense is this? Better be some really big rats. Actually, yeah, this is the perfect opportunity to use this. Yeah, big bit old Titus and just blitz him, honestly. I mean, yeah. Real way to defeat Titus is to wake up. So the beasties are dead, are they? Nice work. No, sorry, that was nice work, Venturer. Save me the hassle of never mind. Alright, now will you... Okay. More dies. Royal blue. What, you're asking about how we beat Titus? I don't know, Venturer. It was a pretty risky strategy, the kind only a veteran of 10 score battles could rely upon. Want to teach you? I truly do, unless you prove you have what it takes to face that fat bastard. Can't good conscience tell you a damn thing. Okay, well, saying, say, a goobo. Yeah. You go kill one. I will. Yeah. Yeah, this is just like this is not particular, you know, there's not much going on here, is there? Like, go and defeat a monster, defeat another monster. Do all these tasks for me and I'll give you a little bit more information, but really not very much. Oh. Alright, job done. That Google what was hassling the millers is dead. I don't think you had it in you, Venturer. Still, it took you forever and a day to get the job done. Not sure if I'd tell you our secrets. Oh, God. Still unconvinced. Alright, now what? Now what do you want? So, as I was saying, I still don't know if you've got what it takes to face Titus. Maybe if you slew a... Tractor? Are you in here drinking again? If you are, that Goobo better be dead. Oh, it's dead, Chief. You have my word on that. Leave that beast Succulent too with my trusty axe, I did. Is that a fact? And what will your friend here say if I ask her? She'll vouch for me, of course. Alright, friend. What? Tell me, was it Tactum who slew that Goobo, or was it you? Chief, what you said? It's me, Tractum, the finest axeman ever to serve the company of heroes. Legendary mercenaries who slew that bastard Titus. I feel like this guy might not be on the up and up here, you know? Titus? Titus? Who in the seven hells is Titus? Some primal you fought in a drink-sodden dream? The company of heroes slew Titan, you bloody half-wit. Alright, well, see, Titus was what me and the lads used to call him. It's the biggest load of Sahagin shite I've ever heard. Both of you outside will learn the truth the true Leminson way. Tractum, if you didn't slay that Goobo, you may consider your contract revoked. Well? It's just standing there. The Leminson way. A fight to the death. Destroy the large boulder. Alright. Don't even think about trying to kill me. That's cheating. That's cheating. Who picked these boulders? They're nothing alike. Ah, hell with it. Let the contest begin. Yeah, large boulder the size of a small boulder. So, oh, look, I've got one of these. Yeah, only killing's against the rules. I'm just gonna destroy my boulder, thanks. Alright, I admit it. I lied about being in the company of heroes, but I beg you, Chief, don't dismiss me. I've learned my lesson, honest I have. Save your blubbering, Tractum. God, I should have known. Mercy, please, I don't want to deceive you, I swear. Just I kept getting turned away by all the folk I asked for work, and I panicked. See, the last job I had was at Costa del Sol, and there was this grizzled marauder everyone treated like royalty. When I heard he was a captain of the company of heroes, I finally understood why. I wasn't being serious when I said I was one of them, but you went to believe me, so I, Look, his name was Waistgate. Alright, Waistgate. He'll tell you how to defeat Titus or whatever. Titus or whatever the hell his thing's name is. That's what you wanted, ain't it? Come on then, tell the chief to forgive me. It's only fair. Alright. And you had better be on, you know, better be telling the truth. Pardon, you wish to slay the Lord of Crags? We must slay him, Captain. The people of Leminsa are depending upon us. You'll fancy yourselves heroes then, just like in the tales? Be not so quick to judge. Long have I laboured for the well-being of you and yours. My associate here has bathed in Ifrit's hellfire and lived. She is blessed with a power that protects her from the primal influence. Thus was she able to lay low the Lord of the Inferno. We know full well the risks and have taken every possible precaution. We lack only the knowledge of how to enter Titan's lair. Pray be so good as to grant us the boon of your wisdom, and we shall be on our way. Woman who can't be tempered, useful, but it will not be enough. It's true the company of heroes fought and felled primals, but each victory was brought with The lifeblood of brave men and women. And Titan was the worst we faced. We defeated him in the end, but he took from us some of our very best. Even if you possess the power you claim, I have no reason to believe you will succeed. Believe what you will, we mean to try. Though our lives be forfeit, we will not abandon the Limsa to the wrath of Titan. Well, passionate, I'll grant you that. You deserve better than the greeting I gave you, but I will not send you into Orgomoro on a whim. To be plain, I do not wish to see you give your lives in vain. At the very least, I must have assurances that you're more than common adventurers. Slay 5 things. But I oversee security for Master Geruju's estates. Perhaps you can demonstrate your abilities by attending to one of our... Ye gods, man, have you heard nothing I said? We have no time to perform trivial Thank you. The enemy's at the gates. Do you imagine words can sway me, girl? If you dislike my conditions, you're welcome to find your own way into Orgomoro. Pains me to admit it, we have no choice but to acquiesce to the man's demands. Much remains to be done if we're to best Titan. Forgive me, I must ask you to undertake this task alone. I will use the time to see to the remaining preparations. Leave the dirty work to others, are we? Very well. Pray do whatever the good captain bids, however trifling. Remember, the fate of Limsa the Mincer hangs in the balance. Alright. Alright. Verify you're not a complete fraud. Alright. Can be more demanding than you realise. Before I set you to your true task, verify this won't be a waste of my time. And Nyx has been recently seen prowling the beach to the east. Okay, kill it. What else? Beast is cunning, you should have no difficulty luring it out with herring. Slay the Nyx and return to me, and don't forget to bring me a leg as proof. Use the herring. Did you give me a herring? It's probably a key item. Alright. You must cut down the mightiest tree in the forest with a herring. Oh, won't swim. But there we go. With a herring. Alright. Use the herring. Alright, now... Now will you believe me? Lest you think me overly cautious for testing you in this way, you should know we had an incident not long ago. A foolish young employee was dismissed for lying about his past. Claimed to serve in the company of heroes, but I know for a fact he did not. Yeah. Now that even acknowledging that it's pointless busy work, I shall give you a challenge that befits your talent. Oh, I've got more stuff to do. Okay. Alright, now what? Two, highly distinguished individuals are scheduled to visit Costa del Sol in the future, wish to welcome with an elaborate banquet. Okay. I have to find rare ingredients. Suitable wine, the best wine. Long and arduous journey. Oh my god. Can't afford to waste time as you have not the endurance to complete this mission. How do you expect to outlast the Lord of Crags? Ah, oh, Jesus Christ. Why are you making... Why? Why? Why are you making me do all of this? Alright, give me the wine or whatever. Ah, I've been expecting you, Eorzean. The ingredient you seek is the egg of a giant adamantoise. The method should be obvious. Steal it from the beast's nests. Okay. Will I help you? No. And get some materia and some purple dye. The biggest low point of the entire game. Yeah, I believe it. The business between you, me, and the captain must remain a secret. Don't regret my time spent with the company in the slightest. Traveling the world, meeting interesting people, killing them. It was jolly good fun. The Gridanians are by and large an unforgiving lot. Detol here being a rare exception. I have to go to great lengths to ensure I am a model citizen. No taste for drinking, whoring, gambling, all those other activities I so dearly miss. Understand, if you ruin my little charade by wagging your tongue, I'll fashion a noose with your entrails and hang you from the nearest heaven's pillar. Okay. Get the adamantoise egg. Okay. You'll be attacked. There'll be other heroes. You do not need to challenge Titan. Abandon your quest or your corpse will rot in the swamp. Wild goose chase. Alright. Where am I going? Over there. Up. Okay. There's the egg. Offer you an egg in this trying time. Whoop. That's what I meant to do. Oh, this has been trimmed down? It used to be longer, huh? Don't know what they were thinking. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Do need to kill adamantoises, so... Get out of there. I guess it is different if you're not expecting to try and get through this to get to what's current. Yeah. If that's all that there is, you're like, it's fine. Alright, I'm gonna offer you this egg in this trying time. So if you're well against Titan, leave the egg with me. I'll see it gets to the captain. You should make haste to southern Thanalan. Forgotten Frings, just find a man named Ord Nun. He'll be our next guide. Alright, alright. Trial by turtle. Right, what would you have me do? Yes, got up on the table. Say your business, adventurer. Ha! This is the one Westgate sends me. The fog is what he sees in you. Until I do, you'll receive no aid from me. I would like... Savage aim or savage might? Give me the savage aim. Ooh. Now what's this? Brace. Ah, brace yourself for an enemy onslaught, preventing most attacks from reducing your HP to less than 1. Okay. That's going on. That's definitely going on this side. But I need to figure out a good keybind for that. What have I not used? Not used T. Well, that could be shift something. Oh, excuse me. I might have to reorganize this at some point, just the layout of the hotbars. Yeah. Or just that so that they go up rather than down. Alright, this is hotbar number 2. Position 8. Target the target of your current target. Okay. What else am I not using? Target filters. It could be something like Shift Q. What if it was Shift T? No, okay. T is going to be used for a lot of target-based stuff. Wait, flip camera. Oh, I'm not using that. I'm not using flip camera. I'm not using flip camera. Let's make that V. There we go. So brace yourself for an enemy onslaught, preventing most attacks from reducing your hit points to less than 1. Lasts for 10 seconds. When target is selected, halts their movement with chains. Okay. And that's got a long cooldown. Long old cooldown. Yeah. Alright, I mean we'll try that. If I would prefer another binding, I can try that out as well. Alright. Okay, now hunt the most dangerous game. Persistent bug. Oh yeah, you're a cat person. That's right. Very well, let's have a look at you. Must have seen your share of battle. There's no mistaking that, and you did manage to obtain that adamantoise egg. However, that was not more than a display of brute force and blind courage. Though the nun I once fought also believed that his strength would save him. He was wrong, and now I am none. Many years ago I joined the company of heroes to hone my skills. Instead of challenging my predecessor before I was ready, even when I was young, I understood that victory goes to be patient and cunning, the pragmatic. See, you should have put it there. That's why I claim my position and why I still hold it. And that's why I will not help an unproven whelp. Yeah, this is the only... This is how they all talk, how the cat people all talked in 11, yeah. Children of the Sands do not offer aid to strangers. To do so is a sign of weakness. If you are recognized as a skilled hunter in your own right, it is permissible to assist you. The east lies in the Malja encampment. There dwells a warrior known for both his strength and guile. To face the Malja battle, you must find a way to lure him away from the encampment. Draw out and defeat the veteran. I will offer you no advice, only this one spear. Solve that riddle yourself. Slay this warrior and bring me his necklace. There we go. I got time. Where are we going? Over there. Okay. Hey, hello there. Welcome in, XIV. Hello, hello. Join us at the tail end of a 14 stream today. And doing the friggin' fetch quests. All the things that are in the way of me fighting and defeating Titan. Doing some ARR MSQ. And I'm going over here. Alright. I'll interact with this, I guess. Let me just put this bloody guisarme down there. There we go. He's around here somewhere. Come on, Gobby, it's you and me. What's up? Oh, I missed my window. There we go. Gotcha. Hey, thank you for the raid there, XIV. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, raiders. Hope you had a good stream. What were you up to? Were you also playing 14? Ah. Oh. Alright. Gotta make my way back. Oh, you were playing 15? Oh, wait. Ah. Well, welcome in. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, thank you, Lamb. Yes, so that's fun, because that's up next once I'm done with, well, at least ARR. But yeah, I'm playing through all of the Final Fantasy, all the main games, and made it to 14. That's where you join me. Alright, I gotta talk to this guy over here. Alright, I killed the guy. Tell me, adventurer, is our old nemesis dead? Yes, here's his necklace. 'Tis a fine necklace, as befits a veteran of countless battles. Make an excellent trophy. Spear? Belonged to one of his brothers. He only spied it from afar, being unable to resist, venturing outside the encampment to see for himself. Do you discern my intent, or was it dumb luck, I wonder? Either way, you impress me, adventurer. I shall tell you of the ingredient. Alright, what do I need? Also, I need money. Right, it's all to get ingredients for... I wonder. Perhaps it's a ruse. Nah, this is... okay, whatever. Tell me of the ingredient. doing it in reverse, starting at 15 and going backwards. Interesting. I haven't seen anyone. I've seen a few other people have done the sort of, you know, playthrough of the Final Fantasy. I haven't seen anyone doing it in reverse. Oh, I guess it's the 14 to FF streamer pipeline. I guess that's true. What about 16? Or is that not available? Because yeah. I guess if you don't have you gotta have either a PS5 or a big gaming PC. I don't know. But anyway, a shame we did not meet when I was still with the Company of Heroes. You would remain a fine recruit. Oh, 15. Oh, so you did 15 and then decided to go backwards. Fair enough. No point dwelling what cannot be. You have a Welwick worm to hunt. 16 only just came to Xbox, still super expensive. Yeah, no, I get you. Understandable. Sandworms slither brazenly across the desert dunes, but Welwick worms are far fewer in number. Rarity breeds demand, so their meat is highly prized. Hey, thank you for the follow as well. Catch your code with something you cannot resist. The angler carcass. Okay. I'll mark it on your map. Be warned, the blood will drive the worm into a feeding frenzy. If your skills are lacking, it will devour you as well. Alright. Go kill when the worm turns. Yes. Alright. Go kill worm. Slay angler. Preached it in order of popular vote. Would switch with the least popular voters. That's insane. And with 13 and 2 in a row. That's such a wild choice to do it that way. You might... Okay, so we just, like, because I've been doing it in order, and we just, I say just, but, you know, we finished 13 not that long ago. And I do get a lot of the complaints with it, or certainly when it comes to some of the writing, but honestly, I had a pretty good time. I had a pretty good time. Your mileage may vary, of course. But it was worth playing, and I'm glad I did. Like, it is very much like Corridors. It's aged alright, yeah. It depends. If you look, like, don't go into it expecting an open world sort of thing at all. It's very linear. Until like a certain point, but it's extremely linear most of the time. So you don't get... Which one is 11 and 12? 11 is the MMO. 11 is the other MMO. 12 is the one with Sky Pirates. But 11 is the other MMO, which I did also play, which was a real... I had a good time with it, but boy, that is a pain in the butt to set up. Ah. Proper vintage MMO, yeah, exactly. Wait. Yeah, 11 is pre-WoW. Like, by far the biggest issue about playing Final Fantasy 11 is setting up the play online account that you need. It's yeah. Depends what you want out of it. If you want to get, like, if you're a completionist sicko like me, I enjoyed it. It's very different from 14. You can see a lot of shared DNA between the two, but it has its own quirks. Yeah. And the nice thing about it is that it is, because it's not as populated, although it is still pretty, like, there were still quite a few people playing it. They do have a lot of things to help you play it solo, which is nice. Because that was very much built as like a game where you need a party to do pretty much anything. Yeah, but like I said, be warned, like the setup, the steps you need to go through to set up Play Online, which is the client that you need to access, it is like that's the biggest hurdle. I don't know where Crisis fits in. I've only been playing the ones with a number, except for 10-2. I did also play 10-2. So I haven't been doing the spin-offs because I have been trying to limit things just a little bit. Alright, I've caught this worm meat. Hand that over. Your skills as a hunter rival those of our best. I applaud your success. The meat will need to be heavily smoked. Worry not. You'll have my word. He will receive it in time for the banquet. Must be eager to obtain the third ingredient. I regret to say I know naught of its location. For the nonce, you should return to Costa del Sol and seek Waistcoat's counsel. But hold a moment, since you'll be meeting the captain again soon, something I'd like you to deliver to him. Look at that. Right, now what? Fond of this brandywine. I should be grateful if you should deliver it on my behalf. I was a reckless, angry youth when I first joined the company, and he would have been well within his rights to cast me out. Everything I have owe to his wisdom and generosity. Excuse me. He was a firm yet fair teacher, an expert molder of men, and I suspect he's still the case now. Give him my regards. Alright. There and back again. A Hobbit's Tale by Bilbo Baggins. But yeah, I've been doing it like just the very basic way of like playing in release order, and only the mainline games, with a brief exception for 10-2, which was very interesting. But the cool thing about doing it that way is particularly from like 1 through 10, is seeing the evolution and development of the series and of gaming as a whole, you know. I bring you this brandywine. I shall have to thank the nun personally. One ingredient left. You'll not have to travel to Aldenard this time to obtain it. Okay, give me the money. Well, I think anything that's like a prequel and so on, I don't like I'm not a fan of like, oh, this is a prequel, so I should play this first if it came out afterwards. No, it came out afterwards, so it was kind of, I don't know about, even though it's a prequel, it's designed to be played afterwards. Like it's filling in gaps in the backstory. You shouldn't play it first. That's my opinion anyway. That's how I feel about that sort of thing. But I mean, you know, you do whatever you want to do, but yeah. Collect sundries. Not long ago, some trouble at Longstop. Oh, okay. The situation is dire. Go to Hidden Falls. Do the thing. All right. Okay. To the docks. So yeah, you might be able to make an interesting thing out of like watching things in release order, but I think not in chronological order, but the thing is with something that was released after, that's released after a previous thing, but set before, is that it is not intended to be viewed before, you know? Anyway, that's just my thoughts. No worries, Nix. Thanks for dropping by. Hope you have a good rest. And I will, I'll be back here tomorrow at the same time, so if you want to hang out, you know, hope to see you again. But either way, thank you, and I'll see you around. Sleep tight. Yeah. Alright, let's go. There we go. Alright. Almost 9 o'clock. Let's see if I can finish this. Finish this fetch quest before I go. Sorry, Adventure, something happened over at Gobby's settlement? I hope you could help a bunch of beastmen. Go and talk to the skipper over yonder. Raincatcher. Okay. The things we do for cheese is the quests. Oh boy, okay. Okay, going all the way over there, are we? To be fair, there are a number of things that there are some pretty extreme lengths I would go to for some cheese. So I do understand. Oh, now is when it drags out? Oh boy. Oh good. Not the cheese. Psh, tongue flaps of whiskey be reaching ears of Brayflocks. Uplander has come for tasty fresh gobby treats, yes? Quest prize of Uplander deep in Longstop. Fighty beast chase Gobbyflock from homes. Gobbyflock needs goodly Uplander. Gives safety to Longstop with much handlending. Oh, it's another duty. Okay. Okay, well, alright. It's 9 o'clock. This is a dungeon. I think I will have to come back here tomorrow and do this dungeon. Yeah, because it's 9 o'clock. I need to head out of here, get some food. And we'll come back and do this dungeon tomorrow. We'll be doing that. Yeah, don't go tomorrow. Exactly. Alright. For now, I'm gonna go log out. Okay. Go to the Aft Castle. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, that's fine. I can do that another time. Retire to an inn room. Log out. Alright. Okay. Oh. That's it from me, everybody. Thank you for hanging out. Hope you had a good time. I'll be back tomorrow with more. We'll go and get some cheese. And don't forget, as always, there we go. The VODs and the socials once Nightbot figures it out. There we go. Cheese! Cheese for everyone! Alright. Yeah, that's what we'll be doing tomorrow, I guess. More fetch quests. But, yeah. I'll see you then. Take care, everyone. Have a good one. Bye!